There's no way she's actually coping to herself that this hit piece is so brutal that Hasan is like shaking in his boots, pissing and crying. And he doesn't want to watch her video because she totally exposed him. Let's go straight into the Primo torture. Oh, God, I don't even know how much of this I can watch, but we're gonna do the best we can.
The other day, I made a video about the Pragmata video game drama, and covered some insane opinions people were having about it. How the game activated some fatherly instinct in some men, and how people were calling those men creepy incels for having the basic human desire to start a family. A small part of that video—
Well, yeah, if you misconstrue it like that, it sure does sound wacky, doesn't it? This would be like if I went to Twitter, scrolled all the way to the bottom, went to the hidden replies, or went to like these might be spam replies and been like, right-wingers are telling people to kill themselves and they mean it. My proof? Here's this shit that I made up and then connected to this other thing that made no sense. Did you consider at all the people that we were calling incels or the people that are being called incels are the people that were actually saying incel shit, not the people that are playing the game and enjoying it?
Was covering far-left Twitch streamer Hasan Piker's awful opinion about it. I will play that segment in its entirety so you have some context.
What's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that—
Let me read this post. Capcom's Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to have kids. You play as Hugh, a soldier stranded on a ruined lunar research station, and your job is protecting the child like android Diana while fighting rogue AI to get home. Even streamers who say at the start they don't like kids end up breaking down in happy tears. Many are openly admitting it made them want to have children of their own. Yeah, dude, the person who wrote that is a fucking incel who probably didn't even play the game. You have to understand, the people that are actually writing this incel fanfic don't play video games. I'm telling you guys, they don't. I play video games. I play video games with people who play video games. People who play video games don't spend all of their time making engagement bait on Twitter. They spend their time playing video games. Do you understand? This is what real gamers look like, chat. What it's like playing a game with your coworker.
I think you might have accidentally killed me instead of the enemy guy for the 7th time. That's so unlucky. Yeah, I don't know why we've been losing every game. That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. What's up? How do you jump? I believe it's the square button. Have you not been? Never mind, dude. Let's queue up another game. This is fun. What's up? You're just so glad we're both the same skill level? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, same ballpark, I guess. Yeah, no, I actually don't have a friends list, unfortunately. Yeah, some bug in the system, so. Dude, we should play every day after work. Although, low-key, I kind of been thinking about never playing video games again. Or something like that.
Dude, this shit is so true. The first, it happens to you like 3 times, and then you're like, okay, never again. But it's happened to me so many times where I'm like, we should play together. And then we queue, and I'm like, oh. And they're like, this area is really cool because there are enemies and there's loot that drops. And I'm like, yeah, me with like every legendary item in the game in my inventory that's like just overflowing. And they're like, if you want, you can have one of the items. I'm like, no, it's cool, man. No, really, I insist. You should have one of them. I'm like, okay, I'll put this gray tier item that I have 6,000 of. Sure. Yeah. What was I saying? It's low Kirk wholesome though. They wanted to help you. I know. Anyways, yeah, real gamers are not like sitting here fucking writing essays about how women are suddenly wanting to have a billion babies or whatever. Like, as someone who has friends, what coworkers you got, Denims? Okay, first of all, I'm talking about coworkers I've had in the past. But second, like IRL friends that say they play video games, I'm always so excited. And then we play games and I'm like, oh. And the problem is, especially in some games, you kind of like can't, you have a problematic rank gap. So your internal MMR, even if you're not playing ranked, even if you're playing quick play, your internal MMR, all you've done when you queue with that person is the games are so easy for you, and now they're really hard for them. They're like, oh, they're killing me again. This game has gotten really hard lately. I don't understand. I like can't. I'm just dying immediately. And then like I check the scoreboard and it's like I have all of the kills. I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. First ranked problem. Yeah. So when I'm talking about coworkers, I don't mean literally coworkers, okay? But second, having had friends that played that one game, Stellar Blade or whatever, Stella Blade, where people were like, yeah, it's pretty much over for Western game studios. It's pretty much over for Western game studios now that this game is out. Yeah, I think everybody is realizing now Western studios are dead. Normie friend of mine played this game and they were like, yeah, it was fun. I don't understand why people were like mad or something. I don't get why people, I mean, it was fun. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's it. That's literally what a normal person who has played this game thinks. And anyone who was like, it's over. See, they're trying to make the game woke. Oh, I remember. Sorry, I was like, I forgot for a brief moment and it just came back to me. They anti-woke gamers got really mad because the developers, or like one of the developers, they changed some of the skins. So like they changed one of like the bunny suits to look a little different. And they changed another one to have like no boob window in the outfit. And they were like, they're literally censoring her. They're censoring her. But the problem is she has like 40 outfits. And she has more outfits that are like more scantily clad than the one that they censored. It was just an artistic decision by that person who made the skin in the first place to be like, I think this one would actually look better if it was like, this looks kind of tacky. I want to change this one. But she has plenty of skins where there is a boob window. It was just an artistic decision by that particular creator. Like, Let me see if I can find like a full, there's like a good image that shows like, I don't know, some of the skins. This is a skin she has in the game that hasn't been adjusted at all. Separately, the developer or I don't even know what the technical term would be. The artist on the team, one of the artists on the team that had designed this outfit was like, I do want a boob window on this one here. I think it looks kind of tacky without it. So it's like, they've removed every sexy outfit. It's like, but there's still a bunch of outfits. What the fuck are you talking about? And this normie friend of mine who played it was like, I don't even know why people were mad. There's literally skins of her basically naked. I don't understand. The artist just wanted to change it. This is so bizarre. You can also just like mod the game if you wanna. Like, I don't even know why. Who is mad? Huh? And it's the same thing with this. If you're sitting here typing essays about how Pragmata is making people want to go have babies, you're not actually playing the game. You're just trying to get engagement bait on Twitter.
Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're gonna experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people are yearning to start a family and can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community.
It's funny that she posted her old video poorly taking down his point. He literally said, if you hate women and you're literally a fucking incel, why do you care about people going and wanting to have babies? What the hell? Which is a normal, like, that's a normal ass stance. And then her response was, well, maybe they care because society. And maybe they want to. Did you think about it? It's like, you just ignored all of his points. What the hell?
If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded, and also very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. Second of all, what is this nihilistic horseshit? You never aspire for anything, never aim for greatness and meaning. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here.
I mean, yeah, if you're sitting there and posting essays on Twitter about how this one game is biohacking women and making them want to have babies, you might be an unfuckable loser. I think most of the people that played the game are normal human beings that are just like normal gamers that enjoyed the game. But if you're sitting there writing fanfic about how many eggs are being ovulated, you probably are an unfuckable loser. That's weird. Which is why you're an unfuckable loser, huh?
Here, I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hasan. Also, 35? No kids? Sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse, looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand how someone could be so mentally
You guys think she recorded this video and she was wearing that one, you know, people say one shirt denims, but that's like a lie. It's actually one shirt shoe. She has like this one shirt that she's worn in like 90% of her videos, and it's got like this white scalloped collar, and it's black or like dark blue. And she wears that one shirt in, again, like 90% of her videos. Yeah, the Peter Pan collar. Do you think she recorded this and she's like, I've never seen him in a normal ass t-shirt? And then she like looked down and had a moment of self-reflection, was like, I should wear a normal t-shirt for this one.
mind raped. That this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept. That was 3 minutes of a 30-minute long video. I didn't think much of it, I just uploaded it and moved on. The next day I woke up and my YouTube homepage was flooded with videos like Shoe0nHead just ended Hasan, Shoe0nHead destroys Hasan, Shoe0nHead finishes on Hasan. Wait, what? I had no idea what was going on, and to my surprise, he actually responded back, which then prompted a bunch of new videos. Hasan just had his biggest meltdown. Hasan's biggest meltdown yet. Shoe0nHead has completely mind-broken Hasan. His response to me couldn't be that bad, right?
I like one of the sources there is Tectone. Yeah. Let's see. Who are the people that are on my side? Oh. Uh-oh. This is a classic judge me by my enemies situation. If you ever see Tectone agreeing with me, please tell me so I can change my behavior and correct my behavior immediately.
Right?
What an unbearable f***ing way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe0nHead. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl. Ooh, look at me. 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me. Why would you openly admit that you listen to Shoe0nHead? What the f*** is wrong with you?
In this video, I'm going to show my raw reaction.
I like how he's not actually mad, so she has to like edit it to make it seem like he's like madder than he is. Clearly, she's never watched a single stream of him just like having one chatter rage bait him and say like, yeah, but you're not like, what would be a good, I'm not great at rage baiting. Kat is much better at it than me. Please put a fake cortisol image over her so she also looks mad. Hasan literally cooked here though because chatters would not shut the fuck up, lol. Yeah. Wonder why she clipped out the chatter he read out. Honestly, you know, this probably all started because he did get mad at a chatter who was rage baiting him. Oh, son. If you think that this is Hasan mad, go type in his chat. Name me one time communism has worked. Oh, dude, or even better, your audio sounds really bad today. Can you fix your audio? Hasan, can you fix your... I want to find the video of the evil cat. It's this white cat, and I don't know how to describe it, but he's sitting like this. And the caption is like, how I look, keeping Leon Kennedy at low HP to hear him grunt. And the music is like... Okay, it's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. I started and then I was like, where are we going with this? This is not accurate. I don't know how to find it. Why are you always eating, bro? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. How I look, typing in Hasan's chat. The audio sounds really bad today. Name one time communism has worked. Why are you always eating? Oh, you know another good one? Why are you such a liberal? One of my best rage bait posts. Look at the cute, mischievous kitty. How is this rage bait? I don't get it. Wrong link? Oh. I was like, wait, what's the rage bait? That he hates cats? True. In which case, true. Oh, check law. 1 second.
Anyway, this framing of China as the good guy here makes no sense at all. What are you even talking about? China using capitalism as a sleeve? China is communist, period. Now that I think, what would help make a better analogy is if I pretend to be capitalism and you pretend to be China and you could use me as a sleeve. I mean, what? Who said that? Not me? Okay, Jesus Christ, Chad. You know, jerk off. Holy shit.
Anyways, yeah, if you want to see Hasan mad, that's what you gotta do. Not whatever this is.
And to his response, and throughout that we'll
Wait, normal shoe discourse being normal? Oh yeah, I saw this. Dude, why are the fans always so cringy? I heard you're beefing with Shoe0nHead. What's that all about? I don't know. Okay, anyways, nice to meet you. Okay. Bye.
will be sprinkled in like normal commentary. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was really debating whether or not to do a response to his response, but like, everyone else is covering this crash out, so why wouldn't I, the subject of said crash out, cover it myself? Like, there's currently a resolution in Congress to, like, disavow Hasan Piker, the same thing that they did to Nick Fuentes, disavowing private citizens for what they said on the internet. What are we doing here? Does our government really have nothing better to do? Like, there is so much going on in the country right now, so much going on in the world right now. I feel like decades worth of news happens, like, every week, every day.
I'm not listening to a ground
Let's
news
get back
ad.
to this video. So I thought it would be fun if someone joined me responding to this.
I don't want to watch this. Dude, come on. Dude. No. Maybe we could just like skip ahead. Don't worry, I have the magic power of being a streamer who knows exactly when to skip ahead.
100 videos in the span of like a decade, you could go randomize and click on any of those videos and you wouldn't be able to tell if it was made today or 10 years ago. Which, honestly, I shouldn't be bragging about, but okay, my point is, I haven't changed that much. And the things I have changed my mind about, I'm very open about. The way he's framing people changing their minds, changing their political opinions over time as like a bad thing is bizarre, especially as a guy who—
Okay, fine. Well, let's watch the clip.
Okay. Why? What do you want me to do? Myself in the face, not die in the process, but at least lose significant chunks of my brain so I can operate at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Shoe0nHead and her dumb audience operates in, so I can do a regular response to that? Is that what you want me to do?
Why is he so mad?
He's mad at chat.
Still has yet to bring up anything. Zero points. Like, zero.
Why is she screaming?
Points
how
addressed.
How many seconds in are we?
I basically made the same joke in my video about like giving myself brain damage
That's a 2 out of 10 on Hasan Mad scale. Oh yeah.
so I could understand.
Trying to follow the logic here. Let me just give myself some brain damage.
Imagine being that chatter. Like, hey Hasan, did you
Oh my god, dude. I am becoming a misogynist. I'm becoming a misogynist.
check out this video? Do you want me?
Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl.
Dude, I feel like a... Is this how sexist people feel? Is this how misogynists feel? It's like, can you speak at a pitch that isn't annoying to listen to? Oh my god. This is what I mean. When people come in and they're like, you sound like a man. I'm like, listen, I have always thought women with deep voices sound sexy as hell. And I love listening to a bad bitch with a deep ass voice. So I've always thought, oh, thank goodness. Phew. And I've always been worried that I sound like high-pitched and squeaky because that shit's annoying to listen to sometimes, man. Oh my God.
And I change my politics all the f***ing time. Ooh.
Time out. Emo?
I wasn't even gonna bring that up. No, hold on. For me, it's the wild way that he frames having nuanced opinions, like depending on the subject. Like, God forbid.
I know.
Oh my God. Stop molesting my ears, man.
You disagree with Hasan Piker,
I know.
the arbiter.
Oh my God. I figured it out. She sounds like female Nuxtaku. It's not so much that it's a woman voice, it's that she sounds like a woman version of Nuxtaku. That's why it's so fucking annoying. Listen to this.
That he frames having nuanced opinions, like
Nuanced
depending on the
opinions.
subject. Like, God forbid you disagree with Hasan Piker, the arbiter of correct opinions of the internet.
I do not have.
This good work Chungus accent. Oh no. I can't unhear it. Thanks. Oh no. God forbid. Oh, thank God. People think I have a man voice or whatever. Oh, thank goodness. Jesus. Whew. All right, continuing.
That many videos. I have like 100 videos in the span of like a decade. You could go randomize and click on any of those videos and you wouldn't be able to tell if it was made today.
Okay, can we just skip to like some of the points? Can we say something? Say something.
Several non-contradictory opinions at the same time. Like wanting free healthcare, but also wanting a strong border. Like to me, those aren't contradictory whatsoever. In fact, that works together. You don't want to override your healthcare system, right? Your focus should be American citizens. Like in their mind, like Denmark doesn't exist, right? Like, they think like, oh, if you
This is by far like the most childish understanding of borders. Like, this is like on the level of like Bikini Bottom. Why don't we take it and move it somewhere else? I want Americans to have health care. So, and I also want us to have these strong borders so nobody is stealing our health care. It's like, your understanding of healthcare is so shit for you to not recognize that a country can have more than enough healthcare for its individuals and for any immigrants and for any visitors or travelers or tourists. Famously, people go to other countries, they get sick or get injured, and they go to hospitals and they don't pay anything. And the country somehow, some way, doesn't go out of business. It's fine. Their economy doesn't collapse because they took care of some individuals. Second, it's also fundamentally you should know the facts of immigrants, like the facts of the case here, which is immigrants pay into our system way more than they will ever receive. So if we're talking about these are contradictory ideas. If you want healthcare for people, you want as much tax revenue as possible, and immigrants pay in a fuck ton of tax rev. So actually, yes, they are contradictory. This is like a baby brain idea. This is like baby brain analysis. It's like, I want you to healthcare and I don't want the criminals in my country. Don't show me any facts because those are scary.
you think unions are important, you must also be for minors having HRT. Like, no. If you believe in public
What the how are those two things even remote? Whatever.
transportation, you also have to believe in abolishing prisons. Like, no, sorry, no.
What? Okay, at least with the first one, she seemed to try and pretend like she could connect them, and now she's not even trying. She's just saying things. At least make the transportation one connected to the HRT. At least there's a funny joke, like transportation. Okay. You're in favor of transportation.
No, I don't know how my ideology is confusing. I don't know how they see that as like...
It's not confusing. It's very simple. It's like if you pick the dumbest things to put together and called it an ideology.
Flip-flopping or being a grifter. When to me, it's like completely normal, common sense stuff. Like, you can't have a country in decay like this.
Famously, common sense has always worked out for the betterment of the people. Always. It's just like common sense that we need slavery because slaves are naturally made to be slaves. That's common sense. Famously, common sense is like a perfect defense for anything you want to happen, and anything you don't want to happen, you just make it illegal because common sense just says that. Yeah, famously, common sense has always worked out really well in terms of policy. You know, just build one more lane. That's common sense. If the lanes keep getting jammed, then we just need one more lane. It's not working. How can it not be working? But isn't it common sense, though, that would work? Interesting.
You can't. It will not be fixed by people like Hasan telling young men not to aspire for anything and saying stupid shit like telling people it's cool to steal.
Would you steal from Whole Foods?
I'm pro stealing from big corporations.
Like, what in the fucking LARP is that? Yes.
What?
Stealing is so cool, dude. Let's just steal from big corporations so those big corporations move out of that community. And then that
Guys, we can't tax. This is, by the way, literally the exact same argument for why we can't tax the millionaires and billionaires in New York City, because then they're going to move out. Except what Hasan is talking about is just like individuals stealing. And what she was presumably not for the taxing of millionaires and billionaires, or sorry, is for the taxing of millionaires and billionaires in New York City, is actually a policy issue that would be more likely to actually enact change than like Hasan talking about stealing. But I'm like, it's so incomprehensible.
community turns into a crime-ridden, unsafe shithole ghost town and a food desert. Like, yeah, bro, you're really fighting the man. Listen, you can tell people that billionaires are the real enemy until you are blue in the face, and it might be true, but Jeff Bezos isn't the one stabbing them on a train, you know? You can't have a peaceful, functioning, socialist, or even social democratic society with the delusional social policies of Hasan Piker. You just can't. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. It's just so
He hasn't proven that at all. Okay.
funny he sees my politics as, like, incoherent, when to me, his politics are the ones that are
Yeah, because you're fucking stupid. Like, me reading a book that's too hard. This makes no sense. I have to keep, like, looking up these words I don't know. This must be a really stupid book for stupid people. Because it makes no sense to me. Okay.
The video was barely political. My response to him was about his, like, nihilistic mindset when it comes to young men. Because for years, we had to watch the media shove this guy down our throat like he was the Joe Rogan of the left. Ooh, he was gonna save young men from the alt-right pipeline. By the way, this guy is never going to be the Joe Rogan of the left, because, like, Joe Rogan, at least Joe Rogan from years ago, I don't know about now, was all about listening to other people's beliefs and hearing other people's opinions. Hasan does not do that. Hasan closes his ears and goes, la la la, I can't hear you, you're stupid, I'm smart. For years, we had to listen to how this guy is gonna push young men away from the GOP. They are leaving the GOP, but they're not going to the Democrats, and I don't know if they're going to the left either. But anyway, my video was not political. In fact, the only part that, like, was political was the part where I agree with Hasan about the genocide in Gaza.
If you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience.
Very weird coming from a guy who understandably
I listened to all of that hoping that eventually it would come to, like, some natural conclusion that would make sense, and then it literally didn't make any sense at all. It's like, it was just like worthless speech. Bro, how do you speak for 2 minutes and then say nothing, man? Come on. Like, the point here is, no, his points are incoherent, not mine. And it's funny that people say that he should be the Joe Rogan of the left, but he doesn't listen to anyone. He's gonna have a debate with Charlie Kirk. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So there's this idea that there are some concepts that are so stupid and so obviously wrong that you don't need some massive background in geopolitics to understand. So, for example, Nazism. There's no point in debating Nazism. Nazism, you can't debate, like, people. Like, there's no debate on, and there should be no debate on, whether or not Black people should be allowed to be in these neighborhoods, or whether or not Jewish people should be allowed to, or whether or not Muslims should be. No, just full stop. Either everyone is allowed to do this, or no one is allowed to do this. Okay? Debating those ideas is mostly harmful because the people that are debating them on the pro side are operating in bad faith, and they're, like, literally Nazis. But more importantly, there's nothing to gain there. Debating public policy, very worthwhile, always worthwhile. Debating whether or not taxing rich people in New York City will impact the absolutely moronic Laffer curve. That's at least there's something to talk about there. There's no debate on whether or not human beings should be treated like human beings. Someone who's trying to convince you that human beings should be treated like less than for arbitrary qualities is such a non-starter that no one should take it seriously. And this debate went around the internet in 2016 during like the original Gamergate stuff. And they were like, if you just like silence all the critics, what happens is everyone becomes one of those. If you silence all of the Nazis and deplatform them, everyone will become, we need to debate whether or not Black people are people. We need to do that. We need to be able to have those discussions. And by the way, if you just deplatform the people that are arguing that we should go back to Jim Crow era, everyone is going to start going back to those ideas. And then what actually ended up happening is those ideas just propagated and propagated and propagated, and all it did was make the internet landscape worse. And then when you actually deplatform racist pieces of shit, like people that actually believe in the great replacement theory, oh, nobody cares about their ideas anymore. If your entire premise is, let's dehumanize these human beings, there is nothing to debate. There is nothing to debate. If you want to debate, why is it the case that Black communities or Black people in this country are so underrepresented in certain fields, or why they make significantly less money, and actually determine on a policy level why these things are happening, great. But if your premise is already, well, they're bones, well, they're skulls, well, did you take out the caliper? There's nothing to talk to you about. There's nothing. Like, you are a fundamentally broken person, and no one should waste their time debating whether or not we should treat human beings like human beings, because it is only a waste of time. It is only a waste of time. And shocker, when you deplatform people like Milo Yiannopoulos, people stop giving a shit what Milo Yiannopoulos has to say. Analyze material conditions, yeah. And there was something else that I was going to talk about with regard to this. I can't find it. There was this post that was like, this was a perfect segue for that post. But it doesn't matter. It's not relevant. I made all the points that I wanted to make. A lot of people use ignorance as an alt, because famously ignorance gets away with bigger acts of evil. So, than intentional acts of a leader. Correct. Yes. There was this post that I saw that was like perfect, but I'm like blanking on, like, I'll know it when I see it, but I don't remember exactly what it was. It was something I kind of wanted to talk about a couple days ago and then didn't have like the time to talk about it. And I thought now would be a good time, but I literally don't have it. So it doesn't matter. Need Denim's version of hold. You're so right.
The media shoved this guy down our throat like he was the joke.
No, that's enough of that. Let's go to the next section.
To lose chunks of my brain. Do you want me to John Fetterman myself so I can understand the compelling argument the Shoe0nHead makes, one that should have been left in the dustbin of history all the way back in 2016?
As if opinions from 2016 aren't still here today that are good.
Literally, technically, I mean, I'll put my stats on the screen. I am literally more relevant today than 2016. Like,
isn't Trump more relevant today than 2016? You know, like, being relevant isn't necessarily always a good, you know, it doesn't matter how many fans Trump has. It doesn't stop making him be a pedophile rapist. He could have a billion fans. He's still a pedophile rapist that's making everyone's life worse. I never understand this argument. This is like on the level of like the argument that Drake made, where it's like, well, if I was a pedophile, I would be arrested. This is like the same type of argument where it's like, oh yeah, if everything I say is so stupid, why do so many stupid people agree with me? It's like, do you not see how this is cyclical? Okay. I mean, sure, man. Flawless logic. Incredible.
More people are watching. So these aren't opinions from 2016. These are opinions from now, Hasan. People disagree with you now.
When he says it's 2016 opinions, he means it's regurgitated garbage from 2016. Hold up. Can you prove to me when Trump did that? I'm kind of new to politics and I want proof of that accusation. You're either the cringiest chatter in the world or you're the funniest chatter in the world. Asking me about proof of him being a pedophile rapist. Either you're absolutely the funniest chatter on the planet or you might be cringe. Typical Spider-Man, man.
Me as an emo girl, 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
Wait, 4chan guys want to fap
Dude, he clocked so hard, she's like literally nothing to say, no comment.
for me? Wait, I thought it was super cool and progressive to have like an army of men who simp for you online. That's not very woke of you, Hasan.
First of all, I like how you
It's so cringe. Get female Nux Taco off the screen.
use
dude.
the word fap.
That's so old, isn't it? It's like gooning now.
Yes,
Come
it's
on.
gooning.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Come on, get with the times. It should have been left in 2016, Hasan. Come on. If this was said by anyone else, he would be calling it misogynistic and sexist. But it's being said by someone with the hive mind.
No, it's because you appeal to your predominantly male audience by telling them that they're so right and all of their issues are super real, and you never spend any time talking about female issues. That's it. It's super. You can do both. You just only ever choose to appeal to men who feel incredibly prosecuted, and you never, ever, ever reestablish a conversation about how everyone is being impacted.
Approved opinion, so it's okay. It's called dark woke, chud. We decided to become more hypocritical and annoying. You wouldn't get it. If I was getting paid for men to fap to me like many of his friends and ex-girlfriend porn star do for a living, that would be fine, he would support it. But since I don't do that and I'm just like a normal YouTuber, it's a way to insult and degrade me. It is interesting though how Hasan uses unfuckable as an insult to hurl towards men and fuckable as an insult to hurl towards women. I think it was Bell Hooks that once argued that patriarchy harms men by reducing their worth to status and conquest, while women
That's crazy. You seem more like a dorkiness to me, but
are harmed by being reduced to only their desirability and being conquered. You should not be getting feminism mobbed.
this is the same level of like when a trad wife is like, I think that women should be subservient to men. And it's like, did you get permission from your husband to post this tweet? And they're like, wow, some progressive you are. It's like, no, I'm just holding up a mirror to your dumb fuck ideology that makes no sense that you're using to get fucking likes on Twitter because you're an attention whore like everybody else is. But you're pretending like you're this trad wife. Like, and it's not talking about Shoe0nHead's, this is talking about those losers that do that. Like the pearly things types. Showing someone else that their ideology in their world makes them undesirable or makes them a hypocrite or makes them a loser doesn't mean you subscribe to that ideology. Hello?
by someone who does not call themselves a feminist, Hasan. Not a good look, buddy. And also, bro, you thirst trap more than I ever have in my entire life. You are on the cover of JQ.
GQ?
You are on the cover of GQ in a f***ing hot tub. I will put the picture up there as censored as I can, just to shield everyone's eyes.
Like a little rubber ducky on his pee-pee.
You are spread eagle in a magazine. Let me read this to you. Let me read what this journalist said. Are you ready for this? Here's how Hasan Piker starts each day, working out, shooting the shit. It's Monday, 8:30 a.m.
My grandma was a trad wife, but she also split firewood like a lumberjack and swore like a sailor.
And we're in the back
Also, JQ, what a Hitlerite Freudian slip.
yard of a
Can't make
house
this
in
shit up,
West
man.
Hollywood, where there's a makeshift private gym with benches, pull-down machines, and dumbbells galore. This is where 34-year-old political influencer keeps his thirsted after body fit.
What?
Dude, reading this part of the GQ article is so funny. It's giving like Sheath and Klein.
By the way, written by a male, too. And I'm just like, I would have thought it was, yes, I'm pretty sure.
He strips his shirt off. An army of girls and gays would kill to be where I am now, next to Piker as he pants in a pair of neon shorts with black Calvin Klein boxers poking out.
The socialist, by the way.
Sunlight glistening off the sweat beading on his chest.
What exactly do her and her groiper husband talk about that she would slip up and say JQ?
So when it's women and gays thirsting after you, then it's a good thing. But God forbid straight men find you attractive. This is the dude that has to keep his girlfriend a secret like some kind of K-pop star so he can...
It's not at all because he gets swatted and gets endlessly harassed by people like you and Ethan Klein and all of his deranged psychosexual haters. Just because you want to talk about your groiper husband all of the time, every single day of every minute or whatever. Dude, come on. Doesn't mean everybody else. Some people actually want their private life to be private. Shocking.
like be e-boyfriend for his parasocial female fans. I'm always talking about being married, like when I'm in a relationship, I'm talking about being in a relationship, whatever. I'm the whore, not the one playing e-boyfriend.
You're covered up. You can make the argument with me. When people say like, oh well, she's just a pair of anime tits on the screen. Okay, fair point. However, Shoe doesn't even like have anything that she wears in her YouTube videos that are like revealing. Like she's very moderate.
People, wait, hold on, sorry. My dad is calling. Wait.
Do you guys remember when Shoe0nHead made a tweet talking about the kink and the fetish that she shared with her ex, Armored Skeptic, where she talked about how she was collared? Do you guys remember that? No, Denims, I didn't need to know that. I'm just tired of this like moral shaming that these people love to engage in. Because it's like, well, I'm born again Christian. I have never done anything like that ever. Unlike you take photos of your armpit. It's like, why does anyone care what Nazi Luhu thinks? You know the worst thing about these people? They hear a joke like Nazi Luhu and they're like, she's literally calling me a Nazi! How could she do this? Soy! It's like, no, dude, it's a fucking joke. It's just like a fun pun, dude. Like, calm down, dude. Like, literally. The comedy is legal, people. Hate when you do comedy, man. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. Like, girl, this how could you ever slut shame me? I have never done anything slut shameable. Girl, is this not you? Is this not you in 2017? Is this not your account, Shoe0nHead? LMFAO, you have clearly never watched a single video of ours together. Holy shit, we're in a full-time BDSM relationship based on dynamic, not some vanilla bedroom only thing. I worship his dick 24/7, but thanks for providing us with material for our next salty beta video. What? Why? Why take this moral high ground? I don't understand. I don't understand why you take the moral high ground. I am a very reasonable person, and I would never engage with such lewd things on the internet. That's... Meanwhile, sharing your fucking sex life with a bunch of weirdos who don't care or know or don't want to know.
Dad, put me on the phone with him. Hey, we're busy. The left in a MAGA body, bro. That always stuck with me.
A progressive mind in a MAGA body. What do they even mean by that?
Being attractive and eating healthy and working out.
God, it's so irritating to hear this person speak, man. Okay, let's skip ahead. Casey0n makes these people so mad.
Have any teeth. He leaves himself so exposed to being made fun of, and then he wonders why everybody makes fun of him. Like, just join in. It's part of being a human being.
Honestly, good luck, dude.
Thanks.
We crash out. You like to wipe the drool off his mouth.
People should.
He's like frothing.
Frothing at the mouth like a bulldog.
All right, so then we got one of these Hasan orbiters. It's a former booby streamer. This is Casey0n.
Oh my god, I can't stand this.
Casey0n can be a former booby streamer, but at least she's never posted anything like this before. God, he looks like such a fat fucking chud too.
Girl, this Shoe0nHead girl, pick me woman.
Shoe0nHead and her dumb audience.
Her dumb audience of incels. Like, I don't know. It's like Shoe0nHead, if you like care so much about these incels, go one.
This is such a self-report for being a retarded whore. Like, I love the implication too that like Casey0n thinks the only way you can truly care about men is if you have sex with them. Does this thought?
No, actually, Casey thinks you can respect men who are good people, just like you should respect women who are good people. And if you are not, you don't have to respect those people. It's actually just that. I'm sorry that she read you to filth, girl.
Process just come free with not having a father figure? Do I have to have unresolved daddy issues to comprehend this?
Is that problematic for me to say?
No, it's just retarded.
Like, prove you care so much about these incels and their inability to get sex. Go one. Oh, wait, you won't? Because you're just grifting to them? Like, you don't even want to get with them either. But you'll condemn other women for not wanting to who you don't want to Okay.
When did I ever condemn women for not wanting to people? What is it? Hat on foot again. Hat on foot making YouTube videos from Earth 2 about how women owe men sex. What the fuck?
No, she's saying you're pretending to care so much about these literal unfuckable losers. Again, the type of people that sit there writing essays and fanfic about how women don't want to have sex anymore and women don't want to give birth anymore and this one game is going to cure all of them or whatever. But you don't care about those people either, and you think they're as unfuckable as we think they are. Because they are. Because if they were fuckable, they wouldn't be posting essays on Twitter about how women are now ovulating because of pragmata. Because that's not how people who have sex type.
Fantasizing.
Why is everything sex with these people too? Like everything is sex. You talk about the human desire to like create a family and have a legacy, and they're like, sorry you can't get laid, incel. Sorry you can't get pussy.
Says the chick that sits in her room all day and smokes weed until she's numb.
People. Are you being
No, not smoking weed. The worst crime you can commit. Being a weed smoker. Did she forget that was the whole point of the pragmata drama? Dude, goldfish memory, man.
serious? Dog, what do you...
If you look up the dangers of smoking marijuana in like a Kids Dare pamphlet, there's just a picture of Casey Tron's face.
You're happily married and have a child, but because some fat retard on Twitter thinks you're a grifter, you're gonna need to fuck a bunch of rent.
You know who else is happily married? Casey Tron. And she's actually happily married to someone who has like high emotional intelligence. That's actually a really cool person.
Of men to prove them wrong. What do you just have to do? Like a weekly raffle? Pull a random inside of how do you verify that one of your
Subscriber
people
number
are
20?
Yeah.
I stand by what I said. Shoe0nHead should be thanking me for giving her and her incel following. Say it again, award! Say it again,
Incel! It's like a parrot, man.
What? Incel!
You know Jafar from Disney?
Hassan is Jafar, and like,
Yeah.
sitting on there, she's like, what? Incel! And she's like, good girl, yes, giving her a cracker.
Yeah, here's your cracker.
Is this what like IDF members use to torture Palestinians? It's gotta be, man. This must be the shit that they're playing, man. It's so bad. I just need to recover. My organs need to recover. Did we piss you off that much in the last stream? Oh, can you imagine watching this whole thing? Can you imagine watching female Noxtaku be like, yeah, you're just like the parrot, and yeah, that's it, you're so right too. Can you imagine that's your streamer, man? Fuck me, dude. At least your guys' streamer just like does CPS or whatever that means. They're saying R word like they're the slur slinging slasher and talking about parrots. Like, be so for real. be so for real right now. Oh, fuck's sake. Denims did CBS. She did it.
So once again, people in his chat.
Wait, did you see he shifted blame to Caroline for the CPS call now? Caroline did CPS. You know, it actually stands for Caroline Protective Services. Oh my god, it just gets like more and more absurd. It can't possibly be. I've kind of had the idea of like putting what Ethan Klein said as like a quote. Olivia. No. Olive has Giardia. Now Ela has Giardia. Now he's thrashing around in the dark, and now Sonny has Giardia. Ethan Klein, 2024. Real quote. No, it stands for Caroline's Professional Anti-Semites. Oh my god, I'm so fucking... I'm sorry that your streamer is such a fucking idiot that she didn't know that. If someone has that clip, I would love to see that. That's amazing.
Brought up my video. He has not responded to it. He has not made a single point. Called me emo, called me irrelevant, you know, but he didn't call me wrong. Notice that.
They never call you wrong.
It'd really be two dumb bitches telling each other exactly, huh? It really do be. I know implications are difficult for stupid people, but the implication there is that all of your points are wrong, and that's why it's so worthless and meaningless to watch the content. I unfortunately love to subjugate myself to torture and everybody else to torture. That's why it's Torture Thursday. He said you're stupid and operate at a substandard level, buddy. Like, she hasn't realized she's shadowboxing right now. Dude, this is like...
Wrong. They call you emo, but they'll never call you wrong.
Did you see what Shoe0n had responded on Twitter? No. Also, what? Who cares?
Dude, that laugh is killing me.
Who cares?
Bro, they've never heard Turkish laughter.
The fake laugh. What is going on?
What are you guys talking about, man?
What are you guys talking about?
Bro, I'm literally over here talking about.
There's no way she's actually coping to herself that this hit piece is so brutal that Hasan is like shaking in his boots, pissing and crying to go, and he doesn't want to watch her video because she totally exposed him.
How I'm doing a rally with someone who's running in Philadelphia.
I'm out here doing the revolution, okay? Like, that's cute.
What are we doing? So cringy, dude. He describes what he's actually doing. Yeah, you bet you think you're doing a real revolution right now. What?
Dude, Hasan, that's adorable.
He's not a politician, man. The majority of the people that know your name are heard of you because you electrocuted your dog live on stream.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Does he not understand that 95% of his fan base are terminally online Redditors? Like, they don't give a fuck about your rally, bro, in the background over here. They want you to call Shoe0nHead a Nazi to validate their hatred and their feelings.
Whatever the Shoe0nHead said.
It's the laugh again! No!
Literally what his laugh sound. Okay. It's like when they say, like, Denims' fake laugh. Denims' fake laugh. It's like, or maybe, I don't know, it's just like someone's laugh. I can't believe I'm watching this Cope Fest, dude. Okay, can we skip ahead a little bit?
Understandable. Have a nice day. But then, then he says this.
Talk to me when we got the wiki feed ratings up for Shoe0nHead. Okay, what's her wiki feed looking like?
What?
Okay, what's her?
What is going on? Did I listen to what that woman said? No, absolutely not. Let me know.
Comedy is legal, people, when you do comedy. Shoe0nHead probably thinks you can say the N-word if it's a funny joke. With the hard R, as long as it's a funny joke. But God forbid you make a joke about a woman's feet. It's so boring. It's just so tired.
I can see her feet, though.
What?
Honestly, it would be Giga Chat if it came from anyone funny or likable.
Like, if the chatter didn't even bring it up, why did you bring up WikiFeed?
I know. By the way, if you guys don't know, WikiFeed is a website where people upload pictures.
Oh, Denims, real humor is just saying the R word. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. No. That makes so much sense now. You don't need like a punchline or like a setup or a callback or anything like that. You just say the R word like 40 times and you're the comedic genius.
Of like celebrities' feet. Let's look up Hasan's foot
Oh
score.
my, no way. He's got his bare tootsies online.
Wait! I have a higher feet score than Hasan. Is this what this is about?
He's mad?
He's been foot-mogged.
By the way, never addressed anything you said. Never
No.
even attempted to...
She really sounds like female Nextaku, dude. It's fucking my shit up, man.
Good point.
No.
You just starts going on about like WikiFeed.
If I sold feet pics, if I sold pictures of my feet, would he use this as an insult? No, because he's Mr. Sex Positive, Mr. Sex Work is Real Work, Mr.
It's
Brothel
sex
Boy.
work, yeah. I'm making a difference, unlike Shoe and her stupid video. Also, did you know she's stupid?
She's stupid. Don't go watch the video. Don't go watch it, guys. She's stupid.
Also, her feet are kind of nice looking.
The craziest part.
Dude, it's so cringe. Dude, it's like, it's so, I can't believe she uploaded this, dude. Oh, it's so cringy. It's so cringy. Oh my God. This is one of those things where like you're like having a great time with your buddies and you're like laughing and you're like chuckling and you're like, maybe you're like, oh, let me record like a fun YouTube video. And then you watch it back the next day and you're like, ooh. Well, that was actually not funny at all. I don't know why we were just having so much fun in the moment, but that actually, none of this was funny. We were just kind of enjoying each other's company. It's the same thing, dude. It's so cringe. It's so cringe.
About all of this was after his crash out and like after everyone was making fun of him.
And if I had $1 million, I would pay you all of it to end this video. Please, my brain cells.
He gets on Twitter and he's like, I've yet to watch any of her content. Excuse me? So what the f are you basing all of this on? How am I stupid? How do I change my politics? How am I just an emo girl that men fap to? Either A, he's lying and he has seen my content, or B, he's just blindly repeating things he's seen other people say about me. Either way, it's pathetic. He's stuck between, like, wanting to be above it all. Ugh, I don't even know who that is. I'm out here doing the revolution, and wanting to tear me down. But he can't do both. So as it stands
yes. And also, you can read your post, girl.
right now, what he's saying is that he has literally never heard me speak. He just looked at me and went, "Woman online must be a whore." Which honestly, not a bad guess.
People should be more embarrassed, okay? What happened to shame?
Oh, wait. I find it incredibly ironic that the guy who used chain lightning on his dog live on stream in front of thousands of people and then lied about it and gaslit everybody thinks that anyone else needs to be embarrassed about anything. Like, you've spent your entire career, the better part of a decade plus, being a political commentator. But
I totally understand how people hate women. I totally understand. Totally get it. Totally understand. I didn't understand prior to this video. I get it now. Can you imagine you come home from your fucking job, which you fucking hate. You're like, oh boy, I don't have a terrible time at work today. And it's like the have a terrible time at work today factory. And then you come home to this bitch wife complaining and being like, and then you'll never believe it. I saw this video of Hasan Biker and he was talking about Shoe0nHead. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like literally just close your mouth and never open it ever until you fix how you sound. Please! Oh my God! Can you...
the only thing that the majority of the internet knows you for is f***ing zapping your dog for stepping off its 4 square foot cot that you've designated for it. That's your f***ing legacy, Hasan.
Also, not that it matters, but that's not irony. People who spend the entire video being like, we're so smart. Hasan Biker is so dumb. It's like, it's not even fucking, that's not even what irony is, dude. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Jesus. I can't, I'm literally becoming a misogynist because of how this woman sounds. Sorry, the Shoe0nHead's stands or whatever here. Imagine selling your vagina online for $10. Better than having a wife who sells her body online to simps. Are you kidding me? I would much rather have a wife who people pay to be beautiful. They literally pay her because she's beautiful than have a wife that sounds anything remotely like this. Have a beautiful wife that buys you PS5s and buys you RAM at obscene prices, or have this creature speak to you. I don't think that that's that hard. I don't think that that's that difficult of a choice. I think I know what I would pick.
Shot my dog, I can't stop. Yeah.
Dude, like just stop. That's enough. I can't. That was it. That was it for my cringe radar. I literally, my cringe limit has been reached. I cannot watch more. I cannot watch anymore. I was able to handle almost all of that, although we skipped basically throughout most of the video. AI videos of Hasan rapping that sound nothing like him. That's okay. We're good. Her husband needs to hire a priest to exorcise that bitch. Dude, for real, man. There must be some like demonic entity within that woman. Tomatoes aren't so bad now, are they? Huh? Yeah. True.